I'm talking to D.L. Hughley. The book is called Surrender, White People, Our Unconditional Terms for Peace. With this book, talk to the people that might get bumped by the word surrender in this book.
Sure. It was deliberate, obviously. It was deliberately provocative, but it's not on the battlefield. It's surrendering the notion of privilege. All of us have felt entitled to things, but we have a nation that's based on a particular race's sense of entitlement. The way that we're educated, the way that we can vote, where we can live, all those things were set up to feed a sense of privilege and entitlement, and to this day exists. You can't, people always, we freed the slave. Well, the 13th Amendment actually did that, but it was 100 years between that time and the time I could eat at IHOP. so I'm free, but not to sit next to you, not to vote, not to eat where you eat, not to live where I wanted to. So, people don't, and I think some is willful, but some of it is just being oblivious, where people just kind of aren't aware. But surrendering the notion of privilege, the notion that if you have a privilege, and you have a privilege, what do you base that on? Because if you think it's ordained some kind of way, that would lead you to believe that I am this and you are this, and this is the way things ought to be. And if you build an entire society on that, particularly a society that you are saying is inclusive, a society that is a melting pot, pretty soon that can't stand. Pretty soon, American history and our idea of ourselves is having a hard time reconciling itself with Google. It really is.
100% right. That's why I feel like people listening, they're like, oh, I know American history. No, you don't. Like, this book, you do such an incredible job writing it, because you still have your sense of humor is, of course, still in this book. But to go through the historical facts that I feel just humiliated and dumb and blind to it, and going, fuck, man. Calling my mother again and bitching her out, going, what the fuck? It's such an important book. So you guys, just hear my words. Like, please do buy it.